And we're back. Okay, so something happened. It froze. It froze. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It froze. So anyway, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. And sorry, I had no control over that. Uh, no, no. Well, anyway, let's see how we get on. Let's see how we get on. Okay. Bit of a shame because I set all them links up. Anyway, let's just see. The stream returns, it does. Something went wrong, it locks. What's more annoying, Navi, is I set all the links up for the other one. So I need to go into. Let's get this right. Let's get this right, Simon. Come on, get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Let's do that. That. Slowly, slowly. Slowly, slowly. Okay. Here we are. Right, we are back. Something happened. I don't know what it was, but something happened. Yeah, so we're back. Okay, so we're now back. We'll carry on with this one. Thank you very much indeed. Uh, there we are. So we're back. We're back, 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 back. Everyone's obviously going to go on to the. Oh, that's really annoying, isn't it? That's so annoying. But never mind. There's no point moaning. It'd been worse if the other stream had gone had stopped. Actually, the one from today. Um, Well, that's okay. That's okay. Let's. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the community thing that I did and just over. There we are. So that's all working now. Lovely. There we are. And we will run with that. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Let's see where this one ends up. Oh, tired. Tired. I'm eating Chris. Right, we're back. Angela's here. Hello, Angela. Very nice to have you back here. Let's see where we are. Some links onto our Facebook because it's all very well. A new link and hopefully there's very little crossover actually. People just don't watch. People just don't go from Facebook to the others. It's quite disappointing, really. However, you cannot complain if that's what people want to do. It's the way it goes. Lots of comments to respond to. But we're doing really well on our figures. Everything's moving in the right direction. That's the key. That's the key. I'm just going through some comments at the moment. Otherwise, you end up with hundreds of comments. Well, not hundreds. You end up with tens of comments. There is a channel I look at called Gary Eats, and he's now 1,300 comments on each video, which is astounding. He's really gathered the views over the last 10 months or so. And why not? It's great that it happens. There we are. So we're up and running with this one. We've got two of you on the stream, and we hope to have a few more. We've got we're at see how long are we going to do this for? Probably 3 hours or so. I reckon another 3 hours maybe takes to 10 to 10 to 10. Realistically, yeah, 3 hours, I suspect, which would be good. We did 23 and a half hours earlier today, which was so exciting. Now that Teddy is just coming out of that little house, crossing now and going to the other one. That is the one that will be leaving us fairly soon. I always said it was going next couple of weeks, but I haven't actually sorted it out. But she will be leaving to our friend. This is Luna coming out. This is Luna. So Luna is Democritus's aunt. She is the Democritus mum's sister. So you can see Xenocrates there on the coming out now. There she is, grand old girl of 4 and 1 month, and this is Pythagoras coming from under the tunnel. She's the keeper. There we are. The teddy lion rests with her, and her granny, they do get on. Xenocrates has seen it all, and and they'll get on all right, which is nice stuff. So We did a long stream this morning, and the reason I did that stream was because the guinea pigs from last night were here. But it was like, well, might as well leave them here. So that's what happened. So they were on for 6 hours 12 this morning. Really, really good. Got 23 and a half hours of views, which is astounding. Absolutely amazing. We ended up with last week. Oh, it's difficult to see. Last week, that stream. Not that it makes any difference at all, but purely out of curiosity, last Saturday with the same guinea pigs, we had 45 hours. And that was on a 11 hours stream. Need 12 hours. We've got 45 hours. So I don't think we're going to quite get that sort of number of 20 odd hours on this stream. But whatever we get is still good. So Navi's off on the rowing machine. Have a good one, Navi. We may see you later. We have 4 of you on. Please do stay on the live stream. We're back. We had a glitch For some reason, the other live stream for Teddies froze up 35 minutes. But we're going to keep going this one. And I've transferred the link codes. So please do enjoy, and we shall see how we go with this one. I'm fairly sure you've still got buffering. Okay, well, we'll go on this and see where we end up. I think we can do another 3.5 hours on this. It's no, about 3 hours maybe. We'll see. We'll see where we go. We've only got 23.5 hours in the bank, so I'm really delighted by that. Absolutely delighted by that. So I do apologise that it went wrong. It's nothing to do here. Okay, it was just one of them things. So I do apologise. Yeah, so this Gary Eats chap had 2,825 comments, 103,000 views, 2 days. That's pretty amazing, to be frank. He reviewed Gordon Ramsay's £19 rescue, right? £19 breakfast had 788,000 views, and that's had 10,000 comments. It's just unbelievable. Wow. It's just an amazing channel. And he's now at 162,000. And 12 days ago, it was 150,000 subscribers. Absolutely unbelievable. He received 5,000 comments in a day on Gordon Ramsay's review. And it would take over a week to respond to everyone. How does he do it? It's absolutely astounding. Wow. Okay, so let's hopefully it will. Hopefully it will, Spot. Hopefully it will. Let's do a quick check of the watch time. It's 0.3 at the moment. It takes a bit of a while to get going. It's all that buffering. We've got Pythagoras in the corner, and we've got Loon having a little wander, having a scratch, and she's chatting to Luna. So that's all very good. We welcome everyone on board. Thank you very much indeed. So we've got. I did see your questions about Pythagoras. Uh, has she been jumping? No. Did my family have a choice in which one? No, Eleanor chose Pythagoras. So that was all good. And if the Pythagoras sister has babies, that'll give us an idea of which way we want to go with Pythagoras. We might use the same male. So there's all sorts of options on that one. The hide with the ramp is currently in the shed. I know, yeah, that's the one. I think she might go up it, but it's actually quite steep. The only one that went up that was Myrtle's dad, who was Hercules. So, but if you put them on the top, they'll go down it, but they don't necessarily go up it. Well, that's perfect. It's perfect, really. Maybe I'll bring it in here and we'll have a try with it. But I don't think they're going to go up it. Sometimes when you put food at the top, they sometimes scamper up it. But the bigger they are, if their muscle mass is not great, then they struggle. Hercules being a male, his muscles were a bit different. He actually did go up it. So she might, you never know. We'll have to try it. So we welcome everyone on board here. This is our second live stream of the day. The fact that it took 2 goes to get this one going, we'll ignore that. We welcome everyone on board. We've got 5 FIVE Teddies here, and we're going to run this probably for another 2.5 hours or so. We're going to have our we'll leave them in here tonight because all the other ones are all tucked away. The other, she just might spot you. Never know. That'd be good to catch on video. Please give this stream a like. That'd be absolutely great. You don't have to say anything. You can just watch. Now go in the background. The stream from earlier on with our Ted 2 and his 3 females, that resulted in 23.5 hours. So we've already got 23.5 hours in the bank for today. So can we get a little bit more? That'd be great. I'm not going to set a figure because this has only probably got 2.5, at tops 3 hours to run. But we'll see. It's Saturday. It's Saturday, so there's a chance we might get a few more. But as Spot said, there's still some internet disruptions on the Hurricane, so we shall see what happens. There's still watch time on this. I don't expect it high. It's half an hour currently, and we're just before half an hour on the clock. So please do stick with us, and we'll just see where we go. We did 23.5 hours, so I don't know if we can get another 6.5 hours at least. That takes to 30 hours. That'd be pretty good. You know, it's just about getting a few hours here and there. Really, it's not about trying to get enormous hours every single day because that is impossible. I'm the channel is reliant on people watching stuff, and doesn't mean that we always get people because everyone has lives. Apart from me, I'm just doing this. But no, we've done really really well in the last few days. Really appreciate it. Our watch time yesterday we got 40.5 hours. Okay, 40.5 hours, which was pretty cool. Thursdays was 18.5, and then Wednesdays was 24.7. I've got figures up to Monday, which gave us 31 hours because there was quite a few shorts, because shorts do get taken off the watch time. Tomorrow, Tuesday's results for the 8th of October will come through, and that was 47.5 hours is what unofficially I've got, but knock a chunk off for the shorts and stuff. And then Wednesday was 24/7, 18.7, 40.5. So even if we unofficially just take off 5 off everything, so that's that 42.5, quite 20. That's 42.5, 62.5. 62.5. Oh, that's 75. That's 105. So there's 105 there that potentially we could get added on in the next 4 days. 105. So that would take us up to 2,699. So call that 2,700. There we are. So 2,700 is attainable in the next 4 days. So that's brilliant. So then we're just down to the last 300. And I think that should be, that's 10 days, I reckon. So that should then take us to, yeah, about the 25th, 26th. I think we come in a day. I was suggesting 26th, 27th. We seem to have come in a day, but we shall see. But we want to win our game exactly. We shall see. We will have to try her. We'll bring it in and we'll try her in the future date. So our hours are looking very promising, and we hope to reach 3,000 by the weekend of the 26th and 27th of October. That's the plan, and we can't do it without your help. So whatever help you can do is brilliant. But obviously you've all got to get on with your life, and you may not have time to watch it. Tomorrow we want to have Storm, Stardust, and Moondust. That's the 3 that will be in our on our live stream. That is our plan, we hope. So we have 33 minutes on our stream at the moment, and now we've got uh, yeah. So we saw the Shakespeare thing today, and they're now following. Uh, they're now following us on Facebook, and they're following us on Instagram. There we are. So it's very, very good indeed. So if you want to see rubbish, what's it, rubbish Shakespeare or something, it's very good, very, very good. Rubbish Shakespeare Company, really, really good. And yeah, they just want publicity. That's the key, and that's how it works. That's how it works. Now I'm going to keep ticking on. Right. Wi-Fi is back. Hooray, hooray, hooray. That's brilliant. Now, that's good stuff. Now, the guinea pigs are moving. The screen has not frozen. There are Luna's moving. So they are moving. They're all very happy. And 10-2 was the last. We're up to 38 minutes now. Let's just do a quick check on the live stream. At some point, the watch time overtakes the clock time. So we're at 1.2 hours at the moment, which is brilliant. Thank you very much indeed. Uh, very good. Right, let me get some food. We kind of had a late lunch, early dinner, really. in my business. Right, so where were we? We've got 5 of you on stream. Now, don't forget, if you've got a question for our October Q&As about anything about our guinea pigs, all right, do jot down the question in the comments and I shall, we'll answer that question in our Q&A, which we're hopefully going to record next weekend. Might have to go outside. Looks like the plastic might have come off the pages. No way. No, it hasn't. There's lots of bricks there. Not a chance. Not a chance. Now, it is 7:25, 1925 here in England. It's sort of dark and horrible. It's good you got your Wi-Fi back. I'll tell you that spot. When we moved house, we obviously got our internet connection sorted out. And it's okay now with phones because you can go, use your data plans. But when you're waiting for it, it's like, oh, it's so frustrating. Then suddenly we had it all back. It was like, great. I'm just gonna give you a running total of our watch time now is 2.1. So thank you very much indeed. What do do you mean? Do you mean that bit? Uh, is that the bit you don't like? Right, hang on. Uh, wait a second. Wait a second. Ah, right. Hang on. Right, hang on. Right, hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Ah, can't do it. Can't do it. Hang on, hang on. Ah, is it that? Ah, there we are. Got, I done it. I done it. I done it. There we are. I've done it. Try it now. It's gone. Yeah. Hooray! There we are. You see? It's good, isn't it? There we are. I've sussed it. You are welcome, Spot. There we are. There we are. It's now gone. There are. So there we are. So no, it's not. I've taken it off again. If you do something a couple of times, it's like, yeah, I know what I'm doing now. So that's gone. There we are. So that's easy. It's gone. It's gone. So I looked on settings on all over the YouTube channel and there was nothing. And then I've just looked on this. It says edit at the bottom of the stream. Yeah, it's gone again. There we are. So there we are. Now, because I don't want to press the wrong button. That's the thing. That's the risk when you've got a stream going. It's like I don't mind doing stuff, but I don't want to do it wrong. I certainly don't want to. Certainly don't want to do it wrong. Um, there we are. So that's all good. Another thing. There we are. You see, right? We're at 1 hour on this second bite of the Teddies, and we've got 2.4. Okay, so I think we had limited tech. I do. I don't really. To be frank, Navi, I just, I just need. You only just need to know the basics. You know, in a niche channel like this, I don't need to have all the I don't need to know everything. You know, it makes no odds. It makes no difference. It really makes no difference. So we did a video today, didn't we? The video today was the moon dust. There we are, and that's got zero point 0.4. That's very poor. Oh, and the one of Stripes got 1.2. There we are. So it's better than nothing. Although nothing sometimes is better. Oh, yeah. It's just how it went. So the other video had the part one of this one had 1 hour, and this is 2.4. So that's 3.4. So that's almost 27 hours now, which is nice. It's all right. It's all pretty good. We've got our. We've got 4 or 5 people watching, which is good. There we are. That's fine. I'm gonna get something to eat and then I'll come back. Hang on. Oh. Now, it was cold in this room, but it still is. I wasn't saying my wife's put the heating on. She has, but only for the rest of the thing. Rest of the house. There is. And also, all these social media groups, they all keep changing things to give you a better experience. Thinking of you, Instagram, and they think it's going to help everything, but all it does is makes it more complicated. It's almost as if there's a department, a big department that's called change the system, and they have to find one reason to change something, and then they spend hours and hours and days offering a solution to a problem that isn't there. You know, it is really difficult because you find people who are technically proficient, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you just do this, it's done." They take you 2 minutes. It'll take them 2 minutes. If it'll take you 22 minutes, because you've got to look into it and you've got to work out what it's going to do. Is it going to help or is it going to hinder things? It's like they say, "Oh, can you just give me a hand? It'll take you 2 minutes." It's going to take you hours, and it's like it's a 2 minute job, and it might well be, but they just Oh, I remember when we had our elder child, and she was still a baby, and I remember sitting in a chair. My dad came over, and there was a curved railing, and the runner had just come loose a bit. And I said to my dad, who had popped over, I said, "Can you just fit that, or can you just move it back in?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, okay, but where's your ladder and where's your toolbox and where's?" I was like, "Do you know what?" I said, "You sit with this one here. You sit with our elder child. I'll do it." And he was like, "Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it." I was like, "No, no, it's going to take ages. It's just sit there." And all I did was I grabbed a chair, stood on it, and then just tied it all back with a piece of string, and it was done. It took me 5 minutes, if that. And that's how we left it. So didn't need doing. It was just a quick job. Um, the settings are really weird because you can actually, when you set up a live stream, you can say going live in 20 minutes or whatever, and then people can go into this like waiting room and buffering and wait. But you can also load a trailer onto it. So I could load a video onto it, so you can watch a load of old rubbish, and it's really weird. It's like, and also what you're saying, Spot, about you need a good teacher to show you how to make the changes. Because you were like saying, you said, "I don't know what it's called or where the menu is, but it covers part of the chat. I don't think the channel gets any points or anything from it. Can you turn the heart feature off?" Well, that means nothing to me, apart from I knew what the heart feature was, and I had to find out how to do it because I was reacting to your request rather than you saying, and you didn't have to. You don't. I didn't expect it, but you'll say, "Right, what you do is on the screen you're on, you press the edit, then you go to customization, and then under reactions you click live reactions." It's like, okay, that is literally, but that's 15 seconds. Less than that took me to do that. But you've got to. But it's like when people are suggesting things, you've got to then find out how to do it. But as well as changing it, you've got to see what reaction. It's really weird. It's really, really weird. And they complicate things so much, these social media sites. What is the benefit of just putting hearts and 100%? What is the benefit of that? It doesn't offer a benefit. So you're right to take it away. There's no need for it to be there. It's absolutely, it's mad. It just complicates things. Totally complicates things. Um, but do you know something, Spot? The way you did it, you typed it out, was very clear, and that's the other thing. It's clarity of communication. It's like, can you take that heart off? It's like, okay, yeah, I know what needs doing, and I have to find it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, also, you're typing and I'm speaking, and I can speak quicker than you can type. And it's like when I load the stream up and I put, no politics, no religion, all that stuff. Typing that out, that's the fewest possible words to use. But we could also put caveats and all sorts of things in. So it is easy to speak it. But if everyone on the stream was speaking, it'd be an unmitigated mess. And if I had to type, it would be so time consuming. It'd be like, oh, it'd be awful, it'd be awful. But it's the happy balance this is. Let's move the camera because I feel as though we should move the view. There we are. Look at Luna. She's having a sleep. And then there's Democritus. I have to lift it up a bit because it's going on to the hay. And when it goes on to the hay, it just focuses on the hay. It's really weird. So Democritus, look at Luna. She is literally snoozing. She sleeps quite a lot, actually. There we are. So we've got the menu's been in two different places in two other lives I've been, so it's hard to decide. I'll tell you what, Spot. They just keep changing everything. All right, everything is changed, amended, switched, improved, not improved. It is so annoying. Why can't they just leave things as they are? They have to, with everything in this world, they have to look for ways to improve, especially with processes like social media. Why don't they just keep it simple? It's so frustrating because those people that um, want to know everything will know it. Those that just want the basics don't. It's so annoying. We get that at work. It's like, oh, there's something. This improves the process. Yeah, it improves the process to about 10% of the people. The other 90% of like, what have you done? How do I get this? Oh, we don't need that anymore. I do need it, and it's like, it's so frustrating. It's annoying. And it goes, and someone at the top says, oh yeah, that'd be great, and they just don't think it through. But I think having taken that heart feature, the is a good idea. Taking it off, so it's really really good. Uh, Navi, that's brilliant. They move around the grocery store. Yeah, I bet they put all the bits that by the tills that they're the quick buys. Uh, it's always the way. It's always the way. Uh, they're actually putting traffic calming near us. Near to where we used to live. And when you look on Facebook and you read the comments, people are so upset because the traffic calming can't be done overnight. They've got to do phases and stages. And of course, it's not working brilliantly because cars are still going down the road and they're not aware they've got to slow down or stop or give way. And it's just slow the cars down. There's little islands in the road now, and there's not the correct signage, and you haven't got 200 people working on the road. It's only a handful every day, but people aren't prepared to wait. They don't, they just want the change to happen, but the overall objective is to slow the traffic down. And there's a bypass, which is a bigger road that takes the traffic around that area, but that bypass hasn't been built yet. So they're slowing the traffic down, but there's nowhere for it to go, and people have to learn. I mean, we take our children up to a club up there, and I go a different route now. So that process has changed me. I don't go up there; I go another route. Five of you are on. Thank you very much indeed. 8 likes or thumbs, I don't know what they're called. And we've got 7,334 subscribers. Now, let's do a watch time because we have been on for 1 hour 20. We're now at 3.6 hours, which is nice. Nice ticking over. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for a 3-hour live stream, I think. I think we've got about another hour and a half to do. I don't think we're going to do much more than that. We'll just see right now. Luna is twitching and she's asleep, but she's very sweet. There's she's very sweet. There's something's not perfectly brilliant with her. She's not quite 100%. But she's a lovely animal and very nice, much loved by the other teddies. She had that litter that didn't work out, and she got really unwell, but she came back. But she is she is very sweet. She is much liked by the other guinea pigs. They don't pick on her. And if they go if some of the youngsters go up to her, she will give her own back. But the bigger ones don't go at her. They're very they're very caring. And she really, really likes the baby guinea pigs. She's very happy to play with them and run around with them. And it's really sweet. And you shouldn't humanize the animals, but their behavior, you can sometimes see and sense that she kind of wishes some of the babies were hers. She had two babies, and they lasted about 3 days. So she had 3 days of being a mum, and it's quite sad, really. The outcome of that was sad, and we just couldn't put her through it again, and we felt it would be um, cruel and unnecessary. You have a duty of care to these lovely animals, and it was like, no. She was so unwell. She sort of lost weight, and her fur got all thinner, and she just took so much out of her having the pregnancy, having 5 babies. Admittedly, she had the babies um, on her own. We didn't have her with other guinea pigs. That was probably a negative thing. But even if she'd been with a couple of others that knew what they were doing, I think she still would have struggled. But it was, yeah, that was really sad. And then we put Xenocrates back in with Mr. Lightning. Um, and then she had the Democritus litter. So that was the other option. So that's what we did. Now, Spot said, I can imagine the chaos at the grocery store. Indeed. That's another thing. When they change stuff around and you're looking for a tin of beans or something, you're going up and down, up and down. But they do say, Spot, that a lot of supermarkets, they've worked out where to put the items. They've optimized the locations. So at our local supermarket, which is fairly big, um, the crisps and stuff, um, they're at the far side, and coffee and the alcohol, the drinks, all on the far side. And as you go in, you've got all the offers. At the end of the aisles, you've got the offers as well, and then you go up and down, and that's generally why we get it all delivered. It's a lot easier. We still get the offers though. And today, after the theatre, we went to a restaurant. It was one of these chain restaurants, and you get the food at a pizza place, and you get the food and the drinks. And we paid for a lot of the food we paid for with vouchers, which we get from the grocery shop. There's like a loyalty scheme. You spend $1,000 there, and they'll give you £10 or something, and you can double it up. It used to be able to times it by 4. Then they took it down to 3, and now you can only double it up. So it's a bit of a shame, but it was nice to go from the theatre, and then that finished about 3:30, and it was like, let's go to the restaurant and have something to eat. And it was really nice because it was just something we could just sit and have a chat with, and yeah, it was really good. And then have a drink, and we had to pay for the drinks. The drinks are not covered with the vouchers, but it was really, really nice. Now, Spot has said. This is about reference to Luna when she had those babies and she was a bit wrecked. She was not a bit, she was wrecked. Sign of poor health, but in nature we can only do so much. At least she's living her life in a well cared for and protected place. Totally, totally. She is happy in her environment. We don't have to do any special treatment for her. She's not under medication. We weigh them all every week. She's quite steady on weights. She eats well. She runs with them. She's not bullied. She's not picked on. She's got no injuries, and she's not like second best or anything like that. Her and her sister Xenocrates, they get on very, very well. And Xenocrates is now 4, and 4 years and 1 month old. Now she won't. Well, none of them will go on forever. And Luna is now what, two and a half. So the plan is that Luna will stay with the Teddies, and she'll stay with Xenocrates for as long as Xenocrates is around. And then Luna's going to stay with the Teddies. So she'll stay with Democritus and Pythagoras. We're not going to separate her up, and she'll just be. So she will stay there, and then when Pythagoras has some babies, she'll no doubt run around with them. So that's all good stuff. Spot said, have you considered using CBD? What is CBD, Spot? I've never heard of it. We don't really have poorly piggies, to be honest. We generally are just trundle along happy and healthy, and they get a fair old mix of food, and we've got the seasons, so we put them out, bring them in. They've got this live stream actually is giving them a burst of variation in their lifestyle, because otherwise they'd just be in their cages. So this is really nice to mix it round a bit, and also they get to see us and hear our voices, hear my voice, and that's really, really nice. So I'm thinking that obviously some are more healthy than others. Xenocrates is a month older than Stardust. They have the same dad, different mums, but the same dad. If anything, Stardust's mum was probably more healthy than Xenocrates' mum, but Stardust's mum died at 3.5, whereas but she was big. She was a big pig. Whereas Xenocrates' mum, Epicurus, she died at 3 and 7 months, kind of thing. But she was unwell for a while. She had lost a lot of weight. She plodded on. She'd lost a lot of weight, but she was drinking a lot of water. But we decided to leave it and let nature take its course with that. Because she was still running around happy and healthy. She was quite content, eating everything. So we're kind of focusing with our numbers on giving them the best life we can. And obviously, if they're like Epicurus had an abscess, and we got that sorted out at the vets. And then Epicurus's grandmother, she had to have a toe amputated. We got that sorted out at the vets. That wasn't cheap. There are some people, they spend hundreds at the vets every month through various reasons. It might be that they got their guinea pigs their guinea pigs just ill when they've got them. I don't know, but our ones have the advantage of it with that we know what the breeding lines are, so we have that advantage. That's the nice thing, but it's very very tricky. It's very, very tricky. We kind of just we're lucky with the ones we've got. We can easily have a load of ill guinea pigs. I did a while back look at potentially offloading Luna with one of the Democritus litter babies. So that'd be about a year and a couple of months ago. But that sort of didn't happen. So we decided against that. And although she could have gone, she's very happy here. and she's quite a happy. She's a happy little thing, and we've got space for her. You see, it's not like if we were like we haven't got any space and we've got her, it's like struggling around, but we don't. We've got plenty of space, and she probably won't. I hope she does, but I don't expect Luna to live, 6 years or something. She'll probably live to 10 or something, but I don't think she'll live years and years and years. I mean, she's 2.5 now. I suspect because her weight's about 950. I suspect something will just catch her and it'll take her off. But she's a happy thing, and she really brings an air of calmness to the other guinea pigs because she sleeps and rests a lot, and I think that brings the cage and the other guinea pigs around her. It brings out their calmness, and they just chill down a bit. And she doesn't get lively, she doesn't get aggressive. She's there in the moment, just very supportive and still. And she's inquisitive as well. She's very friendly. When her sister runs up to us, she'll come up as well, and eats healthily and all that sort of stuff. So she's a very nice guinea pig. But I don't expect her to live for years and years and years. Maybe she's got, I don't know, a couple more years. I don't know. Hopefully longer. But certainly, a guinea pig like Democritus is obviously healthier than Luna, and Luna's dad actually, he was the same dad as a litter that Xenocrates had on her second litter, and also the litter that Stardust on her third litter. Now it's interesting because the Stardust's second litter, she had 6, of which one was very much smaller and only lasted a couple of days. But Xenocrates' litter was, I think, 2, and I think one was dead and one was near enough dead on arrival, so feeble. But I think that one, that from Xenocrates' second litter, that one had, I think, extra claws or something. And that one didn't live long. And Luna's litter was, I think, 3. There was 2 males, which were fine, and her as well. And I think that I did look at the dad. He was borrowed a teddy. It was a teddy borrowed in. He was all right, but he just, again, maybe there was just something about him that I compared to like the dad of Mercury and Coco. He was sensational. Luna's dad was not as lively and as feisty and as powerful. He was just a big floppy thing, and very. He certainly wasn't like Ted 2. He was just like a bit chilled out, and I don't know. It's all we shall see. We shall see. Now, look, we've got Sarah from Plymouth. Good evening, Sarah. There we are. She's got to go back to work. Hope you're all good. We're all good. We're all good. How are you? How are you, Sarah? Are you well? Are you dry? Are you? You're not. It's not a storm with you, is there? So we've just been watching Luna sleep and also Democritus sleep. Luna is asleep, which is a very nice compliment. And she's also got behind her, she's got She's got Pythagoras' sister behind her. There we are. It was a lovely afternoon, and enjoy. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Have you got plans for tomorrow, Sarah? We're doing a live stream. We've got Stardust. We've got Storm and Moondust will be on tomorrow. We've got so at the moment Luna is there having a sleep, but behind her is the sister of Pythagoras. So Luna is indeed a very lovely guinea pig. Now you can see on the middle of the screen, that's Democritus. So she's having a sleep. And you can just about see on the left of the screen the Xenocrates. She's kind of having a sleep. Now what's lovely is our guinea pigs all quite happy just to lie on the hay and zone down. Okay. So Sarah's got a very long day. Look at that. But she gets home at 5. Okay, we'll be on live stream tomorrow at some point, and if you are about, you are, as you know, always welcome. And I hope you have a very nice evening. I hope your work is all goes okay and everything. You're obviously doing a night kind of job, so hope that all goes well. And Luna looks like she might have woken up now, or is she going back to sleep? What do you think? Where's the money on? She is going. She's sniffing that bit of. She's going back to sleep, I think. Yep, she's going back to sleep. There we are. So Luna is going back to sleep with Democritus there. Now, 8 of you on the stream, so stay on, please. Stay on. Do hit that like button. Let's have 11. Can we get to 11? Have you pressed it, Sarah? I'm sure you have. So let's see. Don't forget, you can always run it in the background. I think Quiggy's occasionally does that. But please don't run it in the background. There we are. I thought as much, Sarah. I thought you would be doing a job similar to that, or that kind of job, because you're doing the night. Obviously, the night thing. It's a very much appreciated job you do. If any of us have got elderly relatives or had elderly relatives in senior citizen homes, that's a challenging job, but you do. I'm sure you do a fine job. Thank you for that. Because we're all going to get old, I guess, one day. Well, most of us will, and so it is 5.2 hours of the live stream. We'll be going for 1 hour 42. I bet Navi it's an incredibly tough. I bet it's a real tough job. Right, look, we've got a new name has joined us. It's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. That's an easy one. Yeah, hopefully so, Sarah. Hopefully so. Right, it's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. Okay. Well, let's have a look at you got a channel. You have. There we are. Now, what's this? This is cool. Right. What's Courtney doing? It's Courtney. Now, obviously, that's your name. So, what do you do? What do you do? What is your channel about? Ah, So Courtney is a personality. Fantastic stuff. It's Courtney's very right. That's brilliant. So they've got a community. Courtney does live streams. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Uh it's only rock and roll potluck Monday. That's 70s rock fan. This is cool. Sunday Night Geekery. Terifcon. This is cool. It's only rock and roll. Cult Comedy Crew. Blazing Saturday. Evil Roy Slade. Wow. Okay, okay, okay. So it's lovely to have Courtney on board. Now, Miss. Okay, now, whoa, 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 whoa. Right. Now, Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. Right. So these are Teddy type guinea pigs, but you type something further down, which I was thinking about, and I want to refer back to. Okay. Um, the little houses remind me of Mr. Rogers' Neighbourhood. Okay. Now, yesterday on one of the online newspapers I read, The Guardian in England, okay, they had the 20 greatest Saturday Night Live sketches. And one of those videos, it's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs, was Eddie Murphy doing a skit on Mr. Rogers' Neighbourhood. And he did a character that he's done a few times, and it was done in the same sort of style as Mr. Rogers' Neighbourhood. And I watched it and I thought it very funny. The comedy transferred across the Atlantic. It worked. It worked. It was very, very good. So I enjoyed it. So that's where. So you liked and subbed. See, a late night variety show. Look at that. Now, Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs has liked and subbed from Colorado, USA. And linked to Sarah there because she works at this senior citizens place. Courtney's worked with severe needs children and adults for years. What a worthwhile and uh, what a job! What a worthwhile job. That's a very fulfilling job. That's the word I'm looking for. Don't forget, this is live, so I'm working the words of live. She has a channel and used to have a late night variety show. There we are. What sort of like ventriloquism, that sort of stuff on the internet. That's brilliant. So, how Courtney, if I can call you Courtney, how did you find our channel? Did it come up on a stream or something? How did you find us? Look at that. So Fit Skinny Vision, welcome Courtney from Colorado, USA. That's really, really cool. And so Courtney is into live streams. So where's Spot? Spot must be around. Are you monetized yet, Courtney? Have you reached 3,000? Why am I asking? I can look. Hang on. Let's have a look. You've got live streams. You've got short. Okay, so no, you haven't got. Hang on. Ah, right. So the live streams have done really well for you. So you've got all the technical stuff. God, your live streams have multiple people on it. Look at that. How cool. Wow, you're an expert on live streaming. Okay. Oh, you haven't done Okay, you haven't done many live streams recently, though, have you? There we are. Right. Now, yeah, Eddie Murphy. Okay, so it's Eddie. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, it's the Eddie Murphy Saturday Night Live. He does his skit of Mr. Roberts. It's brilliant. And he was in the neighbourhood, and then he was talking about a taxi that didn't stop, and how you could go out for a walk, and you could have all your money taken off you. It was clever. It was clever. Sarah, have a lovely evening, and good luck in your job. And we'll see you soon. So take care, take care, take care. Um, there we are. Now, one of the funny things, Courtney, with Eddie Murphy in Trading Places, when he's in that apartment and he breaks something, and the two old blokes they say, "Oh, don't worry, that's just that's cost $20,000, but we'll get it back on insurance." And he says, "Do you want me to break something else?" And they're like, "No, no." He has a lot of good films that came out pretty good. Ah, look. Uh, so it was on your feed. I have a friend who insisted it with was called maybe it was called Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective. Right, okay. Um okay. Yeah, but that's good though, isn't it? That's good. That's good subs. So you don't want to be monetized. Okay. Well, we've got about 2,600 watch hours in the last few weeks, last few months. I want to be monetized to achieve monetization, not to get really money from it, because it's wearing a niche here on guinea pigs. So it's the achievement of reaching the number, and that's the plan. And also, I'm being very transparent because I am aware. I'm speaking freely here. I'm not insulting anyone, or I'm not trying to promote the Mr. Big, because I'm not. Um, we It's just nice to show people that what the process is, and how it affects us, and how long it takes to get there. And because people, it might inspire people to spend hours and hours doing it, or it might put them off. But me and my wife both reached an age where we don't really care what people think. So if people like our guinea pigs, that's great. And it also inspires our children who are a bit younger. And it's like, because the future, whether we like it or not, the future is computers, internet, technology. That is I mean, obviously, caring for people, and in terms of making sure you're friendly with people and interacting with them is important. But future jobs and stuff, and technology makes the world smaller. So it's amazing. We're sort of speaking to people here. My voice is being carried around the world, which that's exciting. It must be depressing for the people that built satellites, but anyway. And you kind of meet people, and you become friends, whatever work that means, with people around the world. You get to know them, and we don't the chats on here. We do avoid uh, for everyone's benefit, so that it's not a moderation situation. Everyone's got a safety net there. So we don't do religion or politics, adult themes. We don't let the kids. Well, when I say we don't let the kids on it, the kids could come on here. We can't stop them, but we don't encourage the under 16s. It just means that everyone can then talk without having to second guess what they're typing or what we're saying. So that's kind of why we do it. So it's all good stuff. Now, Fitz Guinea Vision is a guinea pig channel if you love guinea pigs, and Guinea Pig Guardian. That's a good one. That's one of ours ones. And then once we've got monetized, we're going to try and start helping other people. That would be great. And we do live streams pretty much every day. Um, because the guinea pigs don't live in the house; they live outside. But because this is in the conservatory, the temperature is much the same as outside, so we can live stream here, and it's all set up, and it's not a through route, so the family don't wander through. The air just smells of hay. So we've got 16 guinea pigs, and 2 of them are not mine, 2 of them are borrowed, and there's another one. One of these ones in here, the little one with the little black nose, the cream and white one with the black nose, she is going to our friend. So I've only got 13. So when I start my new show, I'll gain more subs. I gained those subs very quickly. I think as well. We've got 7,300 subscribers on here. Majority of them are through short videos, and people just click on them to like them. A subscription is a like almost on shorts. We started to do more live streams because we can do it here. We do long videos, but they're very basic videos, very simple. Don't edit. Not really. Oh, Luna. Lovely, Luna. Who saw that? Wasn't that cool? No, you wait an hour and then Luna yawns. She's got big teeth, isn't she? Cool. You wouldn't want to put your fingers in there. So Fitz has very, very succinctly said, more lifestyle with Guinea Pig Garden, and Fitz is more educational. Yes, we here at Bucks Guinea Pig Talks, it's kind of a bit of everything, really. We sort of vlog the guinea pigs, and then we do a bit of how to take care, and then a bit about how they live and who they live with. But it's very loose. We don't do sharp videos, and we don't edit heavily. We are as we are. There's room for everyone. And Luna's she's having a scratch there, isn't she? Ah, but that's really cool. That's really cool. I think also as well, you get Courtney, you get a following because you are unique. And also you can have people who follow you that really, really appreciate what you do, not just people that sort of like you. They really get it, and they really want. And so you're drilling down on what they like, which is really, really cool. And it's a bit nichey, I imagine, but it's a segment of the social media and the internet that you are creating, and that becomes your section, and people gravitate towards that, and it's quite a challenge to do something like that. But when you find your niche, because I listen to lots of podcasts about YouTube. It's really tricky. But it takes time. It takes hours and hours and hours. We've actually, Courtney, in this cage with the 5 guinea pigs, we've actually got 3 generations. So we don't have any males. I do not own any male guinea pigs. I borrow them from our friend, and we've been doing that for a couple of years now. So rather than have a male guinea pig or 2 and just having to breed them or using them, we now don't have male guinea pigs, so we borrow them from our friend. And if people come to us and ask about guinea pigs and we can't help, then we direct them off to our friend. Well, you're younger than me, Courtney, so don't worry about that. I haven't got a clue about tech. I just make it up as I go along. the guinea pigs are very much the stars here, and they've been the stars on our Facebook channel. It's yeah. We always say the guinea pigs are the stars. I disregard many of the rules that they sort of suggest work best for YouTube. You know, with the editing and the finishing and all that sort of stuff. And we just the ones that work the best are the natural videos. And you've just put there your video that gets the most views is you on stage singing with a punk band, because I guess that is you. That is the real you. Because you can see videos on YouTube and it's an edit every 5 seconds, and someone's gone through and they've taken away the not sures, all they've taken all those bits away, and you're not actually left with the real person. There's an and we just keep the guinea pigs on, and when we do videos with me sitting at a table with a guinea pig, we just we just have a laugh. It's not. It's never too serious. We are me and my wife. We're just quite relaxed about it. And the only thing we don't do is we don't feature our children, and we do our level best not to mention their names, because it's not fair on them to have their sort of finer details all over YouTube, and so that works quite well. But occasionally they do help with that with a bit of video work. But it's funny that we haven't had a video. None of our videos have gone over 1,000 views. We've got ones about 850, but none of them have really done it. I think as well, because I've just seen your last comment pop up. You've got a channel for humour, and it being a free spirit, the older I get. Yes, I even attempt freestyle rapping, which oddly people love. But that's the great thing. That's the great thing, you see, with your channel there, Courtney. You can go off into avenues and try things, and if people like it, that's if they don't like it, it doesn't matter. You don't try and people please. You don't try and people please. And look, and you've been as I said that you're living life on your own terms these days. Because I never did, I guess before you never did. That's brilliant. That's how. That's kind of how I think. As you get older, you just don't. You just kind of don't care what people think. When you're younger, there's a lot of feeling of conformity. You feel like you have to. But when you start work and you're really young, you see people about sort of 50, and they're like, they're just free. They're totally. They're not playing the company line. They're like yeah. I do what I want to do. That's it. And it's and that's great. That's really great. We That's kind of what I feel now. I don't really care now. I'm not too fussed on people's thoughts about me as such. And if people put comments about some of the videos, I just ban them. I can't be bothered. It's like whatever, and it's like, because we all spend hours on all of this, and ultimately, what the purpose is, I guess, is to share our guinea pigs with other people. And if you share best practices, that's quite it's quite good. Uh, we've got the so what we do, we ramble on a bit. So Fitz has said, there we are. I admire this channel. Oh, it's our channel, right? Because you do the best to keep it guinea pig related at all times, but keeping your family's safety in mind. Yes, we I quite frankly don't care what people think about me. I genuinely don't care. I'm not fussed. We are such a niche that no one's going to come after me. Our I do have a bit of. I was doing a park run this morning. When you run 5 kilometres, 3 miles, and I belong to a running club, and one of the women there, she ran with me and our elder child this morning because we were just running and we bumped into her. We just kept running anyway, and we were chattering away. And we weren't after a fast time. We were chattering away. And she said, you've got the guinea pigs, haven't you?" So people know. They know that we've got guinea pigs. So it's like, and at the schools, some of the teachers they know, and the mums they know, and on the social media, I've got a in about a month's time, I'm doing a guinea pig talk because that's what I do as well, Courtney. I do guinea pig talks to brownies and beavers and Cub Scouts and schools and nurseries. Not many, but about 4 or 5 a year. And I view it as kind of a bit of give back on having animals. And I don't encourage people to get pets. I say it's a lot of work. I tell it as it is. And my mantra, my thought is that if it changes one child's attitude in the future about getting an animal, I've done a good thing. So that's the key. So it's really, really good. See you later, Fitz. I think it's kind of like a bit of give back because obviously I've had guinea pigs I had them as a youngster for about 16 years, and then this time out it's about 6 years. So there's not a chance that I'm gonna have guinea pigs for another 22 years. That is not going to happen. 23 years. It's not going to happen. We're definitely we've got less years than that left, and I'm kind of just I try not to take up all the time on this, but it's all pretty good. Have a good one, Fit. Catch you soon. So while I was rattling on with that, so Courtney said, "No, I love this. I love this. What you do. It's like watching the old school nature channels with fun commentary. I could watch for hours. That's so cool. Thank you very much indeed, Courtney. That's mega. I did have because growing this channel I enjoy the challenge. That's the thing. I enjoy the challenge and the processes. I don't really understand. But I've got a book in front of me. It's called YouTube Secrets. Actually, why am I reading it? Look. So that's the book I've got. It's pretty good. I've got quite a few YouTube growth books, and they're quite fun. So it's like it's all pretty good, and I like to the challenge of reaching monetization is it's numbers. It's numbers. It's great. I love numbers, and so with the guinea pigs, we sit here every night, generally, not every, but most nights, and we bring them in, and then they go live stream for a few hours, and we just chat with people from around the world, and it's all good stuff. So we kind of have it's all good. So this guinea pig that's eating at the moment, Courtney, this is the one that will be leaving us soon. So where are we located? We're in England. So we're just sort of outside London. We're in a county called Buckinghamshire. So our channel is called Buck's Guinea Pig Talks. So the county is called Buckinghamshire, and the short version of Buckinghamshire is Bucks. So whilst Australians and Americans sometimes think my name is Buck, it is not. My name is Simon. But when I created the name Buck's Guinea Pig Talks, that was just before COVID came in, before we went proper onto Facebook and Instagram, and well before YouTube. So I do get the Australians that think my name is Buck, and there's a few Americans that think I'm Buck as well. So I don't really mind what I'm called. I don't care really. But with the social, I don't want to change. I don't want to change the name now. And I didn't call it Simon and his guinea pigs because it sounded really silly. This is Pythagoras. So that's her. So these two are sisters, Courtney. Those two are sisters. So the LAGPR is the Los Angeles Guinea Pig Rescue, run by a lady called Saskia. So we try and yeah, see, look, that video there. That this is Pythagoras. Now the guinea pig in the back with the black ears, that is Pythagoras' mum. And then the guinea pig on the left, that is Xenocrates, who is Democritus' mum. So there's 3 generations here. And Luna, the one that was asleep, she is Xenocrates' sister. So there's 3 generations here. So we're hoping. Yeah, that one's leaving. Because we only have 3 family lines of our guinea pigs. So we've got, it's coming past now. So we have three family groups, and we generally keep 1 in each litter. And then each guinea pig will have 1 litter. So we minimalise the litters. And so I do educate. I do Facebook. Our Facebook's got like 23,000. Instagram's got 28,000, and yeah. So this one's got 7,300 followers. So it's quite high, and we're like the go-to people for guinea pigs in our area. But if I can't help, then I push everyone over to our friend who lends us the males. You'll see Ted too as well. Yeah, Earl's Court. Yeah, Earl's Court. That's quite nice around there, and it's changed a little bit. But England's all right. I went to America in '92 in Florida, and I saw Guns N' Roses and Metallica and Faith No More at a triple header. At was it the Orange Bowl or something, or Citrus Bowl? They were doing a tour of America, and we lucked it. We absolutely lucked it, and we were just down the road, and we got some tickets. It was great. It was an experience that I'll never forget. And Guns N' Roses were at the top of their game, and Metallica. I didn't know much of Metallica stuff. They were quite good. Faith No More, their best song at the time was Epic. That was their song, Epic. Our guinea pigs, this lot, are generally Greek philosophers' names. My wife has an affinity with philosophy. There we are. I have to say, Spot, with all these nice comments everyone's been putting, I've been so tempted to reinstate all those hearts and be flicking them, but I thought I'd better not because you asked for them to be disabled. Oh, now this is Xenocrates, Courtney. This is Grandma to the 2 younger ones, and she's currently got her paws on a food bowl. So she's about 4 years of age, and we've actually every guinea pig in this area we've bred. So we've had every single one of them we've had since a youngster. Okay, on watch time on the live stream, we're now at 8.3. Huge thanks to everybody for watching. That's absolutely mega. And there we are. So Courtney's subscription to our channel has meant that we are now at 7,335. So huge thanks. So it's Courtney challenging her inner Joan Jett. What song's that? Joan Jett. Is that We Love Rock and Roll? Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. Is that Joan Jett? I don't know. There we are. Yeah, Xenocrates and it's Luna. But see, these are sisters. These had the same mum, different dads, same mum. They're very close and very. They're Teddy. You can see the Teddy hair really close. She's lovely. Luna's beautiful, beautiful. She's very gentle. She'll always have a home with us. She'll always have a home with us. Oh, are you famous, Courtney? You might be famous. There we are. Okay. The fun thing about the Guinea Pigs, their little faces. They're hilarious. Right, we're 2 hours 15 on our live stream, Courtney. There we are. And this is Pythagoras just crossing behind. We'll keep them off, Spot. We'll keep them off. That's Pythagoras going up to grandmother. And they do get on really well. I'd say they got extremely well. And they just eat. They do nothing but eating. Okay, so we've got 4. We're at 8.5. There we are. So we've now done 8.5, 9.5, 33 hours today on our channel on watch time, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So that's great. And we're obviously going to do a big live stream tomorrow. So eventually, Courtney, what will happen is that Pythagoras there on the right, she will be linked up with a male guinea pig next year. We haven't told her yet, but next year she'll meet Mr. Teddy, and I don't know what bad reputation. I don't know. I'll have to look into Joan Jett. I don't know, but I did. I occasionally do some karaoke, and done Islands in the Stream before. That was pretty awful. Wow! Look, you are famous. I'm not famous by any means. I'm known in the punk rock and that kind of world. I've booked bands for years. All right. Who was that? Did you have any, did you book was it L7? L7, that's in the 90s. L7. And I vaguely knew one of the musicians in Fuzzbox. That was a long time ago. There we are. So Courtney is well famous. If Courtney denies she's famous, she must be famous. There we are. She is. She's probably the Madonna of where's she from? Colorado, is it? She's probably like Madonna's sort of. Maybe it is Madonna. Who knows? Now that little one scratching her. Oh, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. That she will be leaving us at some point. Haven't quite got around to contacting our friend and saying when do you want her, but she will be going. Um, and that will then leave us with our 4 teddies then. So we'll have 4 teddies. And oh, there she's climbing now. Oh, there we are. There's a food bowl there. That's what she's doing. Um, right, she's looking at the tripod now, and they're on the walk. They're walking around, and this Pythagoras, she is looking at the tripod as well. I get nervous when they look at the tripod. They're all rummaging around. Oh, you see, look at Luna's. Oh, you can't. Luna's very happy. Pythagoras and her sister have got so big. Uh, Now, hang on a second. 215. No, L7. L7. That was a punk rock band. L7. I was born in Philadelphia. Okay. Sorry. My mistake. Right. They're very cute, aren't they? They're really cute. When they get lively, they're running around. They're very cute. What we find, Courtney, with these live streams is that the guinea pigs are the stars. So we just leave it, and I don't actually sit here for 3 hours. I do other things and come back and read the comments and just keep giving the guinea pigs food and stuff like that. We've done 11-hour streams before, and we did a night stream where we had low lights and we ran a stream. It was okay. It wasn't like massively successful. There was. You have heard of L7, yeah. And yeah, I think I got one of their CDs. That was in the 90s. That's a long time ago. Um, who's the other one? Who's the other one? Oh, Tori Amos. All right, Tori Amos. She's obviously the piano girl, but before she was piano girl, she was in a rock band, and I had have got an original LP of hers. God, Pythagoras is just jumping everywhere. So I've got an original. No, it's her sister. Okay, so someone was asking, is Pythagoras' sister also jumping up and down? Yes, she is. So they're both jumpers. Tori Amos, she had before she was pianoing, she was like a rock goddess woman, and her first album was called "Why Can't Tori Read?" And I had an original of that. No, I've got an original. Um, so that was all good. Now, got 4 of you on at the moment. Some of you are watching live, some of you have it in your pocket and all that sort of stuff. Lovely to have you on board. Let's have a quick check on the watch hours. I did say we'll be doing this stream for about 3 hours. We're at 9 hours now. I think we'll try and do this maybe for another half an hour. Um, There we are. Now let's have a little look. Yes, I saw Tori Amos at the where was it? Palladium, London Palladium in the early 90s. She was very good. You could hear her foot tapping the boards on stage. It was really good. She was very, very good. And this was 30 years ago. She was very good, and very talented. It was really, really good. And I used to get, because I was up in London, I used to go to HMV, the music shop, and buy all the singles, the 12-inch, the extended versions and stuff, and all the stuff that got released. I've got loads of bits and pieces. It's all there somewhere. Um, but yeah, it's really, really good. I remember when I went out to America in '92, we went to a music shop, and I said, "Where's your vinyl?" And they laughed at me because it was all CDs then. So Spot's not that musical. Oh, Spot, never mind. Palladium was great. That was really, really good. I've been there a couple of times. It was very good, and it's where I think where all the American stars used to play as well. Yeah, from the 50s and the 60s. They used to come over and play the Palladium. That was the big one. It was all good stuff. So let's have a little look at where we are. Three of you on board. We've welcomed Courtney. That's great. We always seem to get one new person on each live stream, and that can only get better and better and better the bigger we get. So that's pretty cool. Despite the fact we've got 7,300 subscribers, we don't have 73 that come onto the live stream, Courtney. Can I ask how many people go onto your live stream generally when you've live streamed? We generally have about 5 or 6 people, and then we've got 13 likes on this. We usually get about 20 likes over 4 hours. So we have different people drop in for a bit, and some people stay for a while. But how many people generally would watch your live stream? What's the average that you have when you live stream? That'd be an interesting figure, actually. I'd welcome the information. It doesn't matter if there's more or less. I don't mind. Just curious. So we reached 9.5 hours on this stream. We got one on part one of this video. So that's 35 hours so far. 35 hours of watch time, which is today, which is absolutely mega. That's pretty good. Look at that. Wow. So when you did your weekly show, you got 20 to 25 concurrent. Okay. Talk or drive streams 10 to 15. So did you used to do your streams at roughly the same time each? Was it one a week? It was on a Sunday and Monday, wasn't it? So do you used to do them at fixed times, like 7 o'clock in the evening or 10 o'clock at night? Was it a regular? Every week without fail, you would turn up. I think me and Spot would like to know because Spot's into the numbers as well. Uh, Generally, these lives they happen. I generally start them in the afternoon in England because I know I can then pick up. Ah, okay, okay. During the lick. What's the lick? Ah, yeah. During the lockdowns. Yeah. Yeah, we did Facebook live streams with our guinea pigs when during lockdown because I couldn't go to venues with kids and stuff. Wow. Okay. Wow, that's a long live stream, and we would just um, have our guinea pigs, a couple of guinea pigs. It's about 4 years ago. Not none of these guinea pigs, all their ancestors, and yeah, of course. Um, with the subs coming from other countries, yeah, we have them all over the world. We do. We have quite a lot from America, but a majority of our subscribers are from wow, yeah, in Japan as well. A lot of our subscribers join via shorts, so it takes a time to get. If people write a comment on one of my shorts, then I'll try and put a link to a long video or a live stream and try and get them over on to watch the live stream. Because with YouTube, to be monetized, you need 1,000 subscribers. Well, we've got that, and then you need 4,000 watch hours. But there's a lower level at 3,000. So, um, yeah. Well, we started doing some live streams on Facebook, me and my wife, because I couldn't go anywhere with the guinea pigs. I had a couple of little chats lined up, so I had to then do had to do a I used to sit on a sofa. And my wife would hold the iPad, and I said, "Look, let's just give it a go." And she said, "All right." She said, "Well, we'll try it for a bit." She said, "But I don't think it'll work." And I said, "All I want you to do, Eleanor, because that's her name, Eleanor." I said, "Just read the comments, and I'll bounce off the comments." And once she'd stopped laughing, I said, "We're going to get some comments." She said, "I said I'll fill. It's like doing this. I'll fill, but any comments I'll respond back to." I said, "It's like doing a live show with an audience in a room." And so we did that, and it took off. And a couple of the Facebook posts got shared like 200 times, and we got people joining us all over. And it's like, and you don't, we're not stars or anything. We're just normal. We're just normal here, and but people like the banter. But that's brilliant, though. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. It's it's consistency. That's what counts. And we did the live stream on Facebook for about a year or so, and then we moved house. Not far, just moved house, and we did some live streams. Then we sort of, as COVID phased down, I focused on Instagram and then moved on to YouTube. And now we're doing the YouTube live streams because I really, really want to try and reach the monetization figures as a challenge, not because it's going to pay all our bills, because it won't. But it's going all right. Yeah, I think I I come on here and then I get started and have a little chit chat, and then I wander off because I've got the kids here and the wife, and then I can come back and people speak to each other, they chat to each other on here. So when the guinea pigs aren't doing very much, they'll chat, and they'll you know we don't encourage like deep personal information asked of people, but people do just chat about stuff, and that's all lovely. Um, we're not giving out addresses and ages, and there's kind of a nice balance. That's the key thing. It's a nice balance. Um, but we do get a lot of people from America, Canada, some from Europe, some from England. As and when I do long videos, We do generally get one or two subscribers from each of the long videos, and that'll gradually increase. And then I don't think we'll reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That was on target until a few weeks ago, and then it all eased back. But we should be monetized we should reach 4,000 watch hours by the end of December, and that's fun. Okay. I've barely gone into YouTube onto other channels because doing this guinea pig thing is taking up a lot of my time, and it's just so time consuming. And it's like, and also I've got to clean them out, and it's like that takes an hour. So doing all this live stream, it just takes time. And as my wife said tonight, she said, you're barely with us. And I'm like, well, you can come sit with me, but the hay bothers her. But when she comes on it, when Ella comes on and starts chatting, everyone gets really excited because they like her voice. Her voice is better than mine for this chat. She's certainly very good. And we're hopeful, because you made a comment earlier on about it's quite a relaxed chat. And that's what we find people like. They don't want know-it-alls at the end of a microphone telling you what you have to do to have a guinea pig or what you must do. This is just what we do. That's how we do it. And if people like it, that's great. And if people learn something, that's all right. But at the end of the day, the personalities are not me and Eleanor. They're actually the guinea pigs. They're like and people get favourites. And what I term it is people get an emotional attachment or a heartstrings attachment to some of the guinea pigs. They each have favourites, and that's really nice. And we've recognised that over the last 4 years when we've been on social media, and we've got quite a lot of content of short videos we can just run up for the last 6 years. So we've got videos of the great grandmother of Xenocrates, and it's really good to see the old guinea pigs and them alive. Camera Lady's cheerful and sweet. She certainly is, Spot, when she's on here. I will agree with you on that. When she's not on here, she is not always cheerful and sweet. The real life personalities come through, believe me. But without her, I'm not just saying this, I've said it before, without her, this channel would not be on, because Ella does give me a degree of leeway to do all this. And I'm sure many families would not have 16 guinea pigs, even though I do have a fair bit of free time. And please don't think that Eleanor that I ride on Eleanor's coattails. We are a partnership. So Courtney's off. Courtney is going, unfortunately, but I'll be watching more for sure. I read that. I've got to go, but I'll be watching more for sure, unfortunately. There are okay. Courtney, you've been a joy. You've been fantastic. And thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much indeed. Might we see you tomorrow? Might you join us tomorrow? So in about 16 hours time? I don't know what time that is with you. We're going live in about 1300 BST. Would you be coming live to that? Would you come? If you want to join us tomorrow, that'd be great. What time tomorrow? 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, kind of thing. We'll run for about 6 hours. So if you're around, join us. It'd be great. We've got some other people we can introduce you to. That'd be cool. Brilliant. If you're up, that'd be cool. We may well see you. Courtney, have a very, very nice rest of your day. Thank you so much for dropping in. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Take care. Bye. Awesome. There we are. See? Everyone loves our channel. That's Courtney. There we are. Courtney from America. Now we are at 2 hours 44. Near enough. Let's give you a check with watch times. We've now got 10.4. There we are. Pretty cool. That's how you do it, Spot, you see. You ask people, you say, do you want to come and join us tomorrow? And it's kind of, I honestly tell you, Spot, my real job is not a salesman. Tell you that I am not a salesman, but I do enjoy getting people to sort of join us. It's lovely. It's lovely. It's really nice. That's very kind, Spot. Thank you very much indeed. You're very kind. You're very welcome, and I won't put the heart thing back up. Don't worry. You're safe. You don't need to say any more kind words. The heart and the 100% and the party will not appear again. There we are. Obviously, I've got no guarantee that when I do the next live stream, it won't disappear, it won't add that stuff there, but at least I know how to stop it. but you're okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate your kind words. Now we're going to carry on this live stream for 10 more minutes, then we're going to stop, okay? Because I think it's a good time to stop. It's 9:30 here on a Saturday night, and where are we on this? So we're at there we are. So we've got 10.7. We did an hour before it went kajoink, which means it went broke in the first part of this video, the live stream. And that was, so it's 11.7. Add on 23.5, that is 34, 35.2. So 35.2 is the watch time we've had today, which corresponds pretty well with recent Saturdays. Saturday of last week was 47 hours. Before that, 49 hours. The one before that was 17. And before that, it was 16. Before that, it was 31. Before that, it was 13. So I think we've done pretty good. So I think we'll go just run this for another 10 minutes and then we'll call a halt to it. So we've got, there we are. Democrats asleep. Actually, they're all asleep now. They're all asleep. Where is Xenocrates? Xenocrates, where are you? Is she in there? She's in there. Yeah, she's in with Luna. Let's turn this camera around a little bit and you can see she was earlier. Xenocrates was earlier about here. And the camera was about here. So that's why you can see her. Let's do this, please. Lovely Luna. Very cute. Yeah, it's the small bits that annoy people, and there's no need for them. It doesn't add. You don't add anything. So by taking them off, also if you take them off, no one's ever going to say where have they gone. They are kind of irrelevant, so they don't need to be there. I don't sort of come in and say, oh, where have they gone, or who's put those up. So and we never need them. We can do polls and stuff like that and questions, and that's all fine. But look at Luna and her sister. You can see her sister's nose at the side. They do get on really, really well. And it might, yeah, but at least I know how to switch it off. But it might well be that they move it so that I've got to look into things and work out how to switch it off. Luna is going to sleep. There is no doubt about her. Her head is just dropping, and her sister's nose is next to her. They do get on really close. I said it before that Luna and her mum, Epicurus, they get on. They were so close. They got on very well, and I think again I'm humanising it, so it's probably wrong. But I think Epicurus, she kept an eye out for Luna. They got on really well. Obviously, when they're on the grass, they sort of wandered off. But when they're in the cage, she sat really. They used to sit really close. And when Epicurus finally passed away, Luna was. I think they're all in the cage. They're all sad, and there was just Luna and Xenocrates and Democritus, a very young Democritus. She was only about 5 months old. She didn't quite know what to do, actually. Again, I'm humanising what I saw, but Luna and Xenocrates were probably more affected. But you don't know. I guess they must. They must be. It's not like their cages. A tennis court, a huge area. It's quite a small area. Their cages, and they just saying they get on, they have a squabble, and they're just they have a very they have a secure life, but they don't actually know what's going to happen next. You know that potentially I could just sell them as individuals, and then they're all separate, and they'll never see each other again. Potentially, it won't happen, but I mean, they just don't know what's going to happen from day to day. But that they can be, and you can't say to them you're staying because they don't know that. But it's like, but yeah, none of them are going, and it's that's it. Anthropomorphize. Yes, yes, yes. That's the one. And there we are. Thank you, thank you. I would like to spot. I think next year, if we get monetized, when we will, what I'd like to do next year is to run live streams with multiple cameras. So with two cameras, so you could then flip between the two, or you could maybe have one move every 5 minutes and flip to the other one, and that would be quite interesting. Um, it's a long word, isn't it? Anthrop- Anthropomorphize. Yeah. I don't know whether you spelt it right or not, but I don't know how to spell it right, so I'll assume you did spell it right. We've got the last 5 minutes of the stream. We've had a pretty good, figures. But 11 hours. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. So 11 hours plus the other one is 12 hours. So 12 hours is 23, 33, 35. All right, let's get another half. We'll get another half an hour of watch time, which is 0.5. And that means we've had 36 hours of that today. So let's do that. Let's get that last half an hour and let's see where that is. Yeah. So let's do that. Let me just go and pop and see Eleanor. And let's see if we can get another half an hour. Takes to 36 hours, which is quite good. Just see. It might be possible to get there. 11.1. Right. I'll be back in a moment. Right, let's just, as we come to the closing point of our lives, we're at 11.2. So we're going to do we get to 11 and a half, should be fantastic. Uh, you were asking about whether Pythagoras' sister, who hasn't got a name, who's leaving us soon, can actually climb onto these wooden things. Well, she climbed onto this because I was sitting watching and I could see something rustling. She was on the top there. So we are going to bring this forward. This one's coming forward, and this one here, this one that goes in here normally, we're going to move this forward for the night, and I've got a box as well. So we'll make like a, a corral. Is it a corral? And then they can then sit around the campfire and talk about cowboys and Indians and I don't know, whatever you call them, Native Americans. There we are. That's what we call them. So, that we've got, and we will test the tellies on the. Don't mind. We'll do that next time. Now we are looking at a right leg old cutter behind the cage there. It's just making stuff and God, it's rubbish. I threw away most of the junk our kids have created or art and craft projects. We could just get no. They would. No one would know. But so we're at 3 hours, and we are going to. We're just looking now to get the watch time to 11.5. So we're now currently we're at 11.3. So we've probably only got a few minutes to go, and then we'll stop. Now whether we'll get anyone else, I don't know. You'll see. We'll just go through a few numbers. 7,335. That's not bad. I think it was the. It's Courtney's Fellowship Footballs. Who signed up for that? That was great. That was fun. Now tonight the Guineas will stay in here. I'll give them a load of hay, and I'll move some of the boxes, and then I'll put in a few carrots, and they can just jump on that. So that will keep them all happy. So I'll go and get some carrots, throw the carrots in. I won't chop them up to pieces. I'll just put them a bundle of carrots and they can get them if they want them. So let me do that now. That bit's then done. Because generally when I close the streams down, I'm out of here within 5 minutes. Well, they're not going back to their house, so they can just they can just chill out. And I'll turn the light out as well, and then we're done. So 1 second, let me just get some carrots, and then that bit's done. There we are. If I fashioned the screen behind the best possible, I've got some big A3 photographs of the previous generations. When I used to do, I'd take them into the schools and stuff and wave the pictures around. So that's their granny or that's their great granny. So maybe it's just the camera will then try and focus on it. It just causes all sorts of problems with the autofocus, and that's the only thing. And we don't want to be too slick either. Spot. I think it's important not to be perfect on this stream. We're at 11.4, so we are going to finish very, very soon. So very many thanks to everyone. It's really, really kind that you've all supported us for the last. Where are you going? The Luna's gone off to get another carrot. I don't know why she's done that. Uh no idea. No idea. So at a very, very there we are. So we have now reached. We've actually reached 11.6, but we're going to stop at that point. So after 3 hours and 7 minutes, can we say thank you very, very much to you all for joining us? I'll move the carrots nearer to those homes, then put some hay on the ground in front of them, and bring everything forward. So thank you very much to Spot and whoever's got it running on the background. Much appreciated. We welcomed. It's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. So we welcome Courtney. Thank you very much, Courtney. Thank you, Spot, for anthropomorphisize. There we are. Got it in the end. So to you all, thank you very much indeed. Take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. We'll do it all again with Storm, Stardust, and Moondust. That's the plan. Moondust hopefully will be chilled out, and they'll be chilled out. We shall see. Don't plan on bringing Mercury in. I'll wait on that. Anyway, all take care. Thank you very much. It's Simon signing off. That could be a catchphrase. It's Simon signing off. I think I'll write that one down. Okay, thank you. Bye bye now.